What up, though? I miss y'all. For real. Like, oh my gosh. I feel like we haven't talked in a long time. First of all, let me just catch y'all up on where your girl is. So, I have been fasting. Today made a week. So, I started August 1st. And I've been fasting from, my fast consists of this time um, limiting my time on social media, which I really don't get on there as it is, but it's like super limited right now. Um, I have been no TV throughout the week, so I can only watch TV on weekends. Um, no secular music, so I've been listening to only gospel and worship music, or like instrumentals. Shout out to my Uncle Tim. Um, what else? Oh, as far as food, I am no fried foods, no processed foods, no beef, um, and only water. So I'm not drinking any sugar drinks, no alcohol, of course. Um, so only water. And it's the day 3. I was like, you know what? At this point, but because I work out so much, my metabolism is like it's up there. It's up there. I be always hungry, like always. I'm fasting from spending unnecessary money, so I haven't spent any money. Trying to keep it that way. Because just working on like my finances and like just depriving myself of things that, because I've been spending a lot of money, like I was like, you know what, school started right on time for your girl, because I looked at my bank account and I was crushed. Speaking of school, I am in my classroom. I've been training. I started training last week, and so it's been a lot, a lot of information, going kind of fast for your girl, but I feel like that's the season that God has me in. Like, He's requiring more out of me, which is the reason why I started the fast anyway. Actually, like, my little sister asked me to do the fast with her because she was going to do a fast in August. And low-key, if I'm being honest, I was like, oh, I don't really want to do a fast right now, because fast, they require a lot of obedience. They require a lot of sacrifice and dying to yourself. But, and I'm not trying to say like, I don't want to do that for God, but I have flesh on. Let's just be honest. Like, when you have been doing, you get into a groove of doing what you want to do, going where you want to go, eating what you want to eat. It's like, ooh, I don't know if I'm going to do this right now. You know what I'm saying? And so I had to get my mind right, like, because I knew that I was gonna have to go all in. Like, when I do my fast with God, like, I don't play no games. I go all in. And so yeah, it's been temptation, of course. My best friends hit me up the other day and asked me to go out to the bar, happy hour, and I was like trying to figure out a way to go, right? Knowing that I wasn't gonna drink, knowing that it's gonna be fried foods, all these different things that I can't eat. And so they was like, you ain't gotta drink, just come chill, da 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 da. And I'm like, okay, I can do that. But then I was thinking, like, they're gonna be playing secular music. Like, it's no point of me going. You know what I'm saying? You know how we try to find these ways to get around the things we're supposed to be doing with God. And so, yeah, I just end up not going. I'm like, y'all will be all right for 3 weeks. I will see y'all in 3 weeks. And so I didn't go. My main thing is just to stay focused. Just to stay focused on this new season that God has me in. Being a teacher is a lot. It's a lot of responsibility. God is taking me to new levels. New levels come with new devils. And you know, just a new newness. It's just requiring more out of me. Like I talked to y'all about, like this last Testimony Tuesday, God is expanding my capacity for more. And so it's like, all right, what can you handle? You know what I'm saying? Like it's a collaboration with God. Like you got to show him what, if you want all of these blessings and all of these things, and you want to do all of these things, these grand things for the kingdom, then what can you show me that you can do? What can you handle on this level? You know what I'm saying? And so I know me, so I have to not prove to nobody else, but prove to myself and to him, like, all right, God, I'm capable of this. I can do this. I know you called me to it. So, and I know I got people looking at me like, who is this little young unexperienced girl over here? Like, so I gotta be on my best stuff, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm representing him at the end of the day. So yeah, but I'm just gonna tell you at the end of this month, I'm gonna be looking good. It's just okay. All right, back. All right, I'm back. So a couple of weeks ago, I was up doing my watch hour, and I was praying and talking to God, and I was just like, you know, telling him how things have been different, you know, for me lately, like as far as like in the way he speaks to me, in the way I commune with him. It's just everything is changing, right? And I heard him say so clearly, you can't limit a limitless God. And I was like, okay, yeah, you're right. Like, nothing that God does is, like, you can't fathom it. Like, you can't figure this out. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're not going to be able to figure this thing out because he's God. This pastor was saying, like, you know, talking about how, you know, God's thoughts are higher than our thoughts. His ways are higher than our ways. We're not going to be able to figure out the things he does and why he does in the way he does or anything like that. And he said that our biggest disappointments come when we expect God to do things a certain way. And I was like, that is so good, because I mean, if I'm just thinking about my life and the season that I'm in and where I'm at, and just how God orchestrated and ordained every step, like literally I owe nobody else. I owe myself nothing when it comes to this. Like, it's none of me. It's none of me, because I could have never figured this out. I could have never planned this. I could have never, like, yo, I'll be like this, stumbling over my words, because I be just shocked. Like, how I mean, when it comes down to little details about how God literally ordered my steps according to his word, and still continuously is doing it. Like, it's just little things. My pastor said something the other day, and y'all, I'm just having to accept the fact that I have a little lazy eye, and it's getting a little bit lazier. Thinking about a couple of weeks ago, my pastor said, we can't start out in the spirit and then finish in the flesh. And I was like, oh, that's good, because, you know, all these people know of me is God-fearing woman, you know, did all of this, she got here by faith, all of these different things, and that's all they know, right? So I can't get in this field, get comfortable, and start moving like regular. Like, nah, like what you mean? Like, you're representing Christ. Like, you gotta still operate in the spirit in all things, in every area, not in just this field, but in every area of your life. You know what I'm saying? But specifically with this, because I'm a new person. You know what I'm saying? I'm a new woman. They don't know the old Shantae. You know what I'm saying? And Lord willing, they don't ever have to need her. Yeah. I just want to finish out the race. And with this fast that I'm on right now, I'm just seeing God move in so many different ways in my life. Like the way we talk to each other is, oh my gosh, it be crazy. I be trying, okay, let me stop saying crazy. It be so God, like it's just be like mind blowing. The way he answers my prayers, the way he communes with me, the way things just show up, and the way things are just happening in my life. And I'm just like, you know, you pray for a certain thing to happen, or like you can pray for a long time for a certain thing to happen, and it never comes to pass. And you just feel like, you know what, forget it. And then it happens and it's like, what? Like, for real? Like, what? Like, I didn't, like, and so I had to go on this fast. Another part of my fast that I didn't mention, at the end of July, and y'all know I just keep it transparent with y'all. Y'all my family. I had been getting hit up a lot from these fellas. Like everywhere. I mean, everywhere. In the inbox, in the DMs, at the grocery store, working out, old, new, like. And for me, men have always been a distraction. Every time, y'all know I've told y'all about this before. Every time a man, they try to get that attention, I lose focus. Lose focus. Like, no, we over here, God, we over here. No, but I'm over here. No, we're over here. And so, a very intricate part of my fast that I haven't really told anybody about is minimizing distractions in the area of men. So I have not talked to any men unless it's like my brothers, my family type stuff, like my best friends that are males. But if you're of the opposite sex and I know that you are attracted to me, and I know you, or we have a past, we have a history, you want to talk to me, I'm not, what you're doing, I'm not, with no response. You don't get a response from me because of the fact that I know where I'm headed with God in this new season. I know that the enemy is using distractions to try to keep me, to steal my focus on what God is doing, and I don't have time for that. I almost cussed, but I don't have time for that. And I just told God, you know, before I started this fast, this was probably like 2 days before I started the fast, I prayed and I talked to God. I said, you know, I don't want to mess this thing up again. I've done that before, and I can't afford to do that with you again. Like, I don't want to do that with you again. And I know that, you know, in time, you already have that reserved for me. You know what I'm saying? You have that relationship reserved for me. You have that man. All of that is reserved for me in your timing. And so I don't want to get out of your timing like this time. I don't want to do that. And so I was just very transparent. I laid it all out. You know, I just told God, like, whatever you need to do. And then that's when my sister hit me up about the fast. And I ain't been all like, look, I ain't talking to you, I'm doing the fast. Like, it ain't been on no stuff like that. It's just been like, I'm busy too at the same time. I'm not trying to be rude. I'm super busy. Like, I don't have time to sit up here and text no nigga, no guy, back and forth all day. Like, no, like, I ain't got time for that. I don't have time to entertain the flattery. You know, it's cute. It makes me, you know, blush or whatever and smile. But hey, he got to come with it. You know what I'm saying? Because God is elevating your girl. And so, baby, what are you coming to the table with? And my thing is, I was talking to my sister the other day, and I was saying, you know, at this point in my life, being 30, like, I'm making major boss moves. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm supposed to be... we're gonna let it happen, okay? But my big thing is for myself is about myself. Like, I'm so selfish and I'm so focused on myself right now. Like, I'm worried about what am I coming to the table with? You know what I'm saying? Because I know God has already told me I'm a wife. Because you're a wife before the ring, right? You know that, right? You know that? You should know that. So because I know I'm a wife already in the spiritual realm, what am I bringing to this marriage? And so I'm focused on myself, and I want to have myself established. I ain't worried about my husband. Like, God got that. So I got to do the work for myself. I got to be obedient in the things he's asking me to do right now. And he's not asking me to entertain no dudes. And I ain't got time for it. Like, dating is one thing. Dating with a purpose is another thing. And so I just know that where I'm at right now is my focus is on these babies that God has given me to serve. I'm supposed to serve my students, serve my kids. So anything else is like a distraction. It is like, and it's not in no mean or no type of way. It's just I don't have time for distractions. Like, we're minimizing distractions. God is so intentional. He's so intentional. He is intentional with everything. Everything. Every little detail of your life, God is intentional with. And so if you begin to pay attention, if you begin to be intentional with your actions, with your thoughts, with your habits, with the things that you are doing, you'll begin to see how intentional he really is. And he has no limits. However he wants to do it in your life, he will do it. However he wants to get it done, he will get it done. In the timing that he wants to get it done, it will be that timing. Like, you can't limit a limitless God. You can't put no cap on him. What? Can't put no cap on God. Like, he's God. However he needs to get you in alignment with his will and with his plan, he would do it. And I've been praying for y'all too. Last week, God specifically told me to pray for my followers on social media, and I did that. And I covered y'all in prayer, and I pray that y'all feel it. And yeah, I love y'all. I hope y'all doing good. I hope y'all see this glow. It's the skin for me. Okay. I love y'all. I'll talk to y'all later.